I opened up short puts on crude oil on the $9.1 million that I manage of family capital. And I want to talk about why crude oil crashes upwards, the exact position, and why I opened it, which is basically the fundamentals. So you can see here a short strike is $50, 58 days to expiration, my profit target, and the position size, which is not too interesting. But at the same time, if price is going to get too close, I will probably roll out and down because the position size is small, and just because I anticipate crude oil to crash upwards if it does, and if it goes down, it will go down pretty slowly. So my exact position is right over here. So you can see my fill price when I opened it. The bull strike was we already talked about it, and what it looks like on the graph. And we'll go over the graph in just 1 second. Let's go over the reasoning. So the technical, the price is moving within a pretty big side trend. So if you look at the price of crude oil, it's been kind of moving sideways for the most part, maybe leaning a bit downwards, basically from since April of last year, or I guess June, July last year. So not really, no clear direction really. And at the same time, we have the C-vol, which is really nice right now. And if price will go down, volatility will also crash down, which will be good for me as I'm short the puts. So this is what the C-vol looks for the 3-month crude oil volatility currently. So as you can see, it's relatively high. It went down, of course, but it's relatively high, and it went down because the price kind of dropped significantly on Thursday, January 15th. Now, fundamentals. So we have some geopolitical tensions with Iran, and these are obviously very bullish for crude oil because Iran doesn't export much oil, but it makes a lot of oil, and it's also an OPEC member. So anytime there's geopolitical tensions regarding companies or countries that produce a lot of oil, price of oil will always go up. And there is an oversupply narrative being told since 2015. Essentially what's in the news, but price have been just moving just sideways overall. So the important thing here is there is no critical reason for the price to really drop down. So I don't know if price will go up. It might just kind of fiddle around sideways, but at the same time, I have pretty high certainty the price is unlikely to completely drop down and create a crazy side trend, a crazy downtrend. Again, if it does, I'm going to just roll out in time and down for my strike, because at this point, I can do it without collecting any credit, but also without paying any debit. And I can basically do it multiple times because my position size is really small. I'm only collecting about maybe 1.8% of the total account volume credit. So really small position, and I can really only make about almost 1% on the account from this position. But it is what it is. You gotta take what you can get given the market conditions, and this is the best I've got currently, given the high volatility and obviously the side movement of crude oil. So we'll see what's going to happen. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this position. We got a nice fill price, and I have an alert set at $58 a barrel if price ever goes down there. So we'll see what's going to happen. The theta is pretty nice for this position. It's about 50% should be reached in about 14 days. If C-vol drops, it might be quicker, or if price goes up, or if price stays the same and C-vol drops, might also be even quicker. But we'll see what's going to happen. And if price gets to around 50% loss, I'm going to have to decide if I'm going to roll the position or close it. I'm probably going to roll it most likely, depending on the news that move the price. But I don't expect anything too drastic to happen. And I do expect theta to do its job and provide me with some profits. So this is it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll keep you posted with all my positions, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, and hopefully it's going to be pretty useful for you guys. So thank you again, and I will catch you in the next one.